everyone. We are back with probably our final weekly update. I don't know if I'm going to post one next week because it's really just you working on your anthology project, so this might be it. We are once again broadcasting from home, and I do have the puppies around, so they might make a guest appearance once again. You just heard Barkley sigh. He's kind of annoyed, apparently. All right. So let's talk about what we have to do this week. This is our final week of really a lot of course content, so that's kind of exciting for you. All right, so obviously you're watching the weekly update. The next thing you're going to have to worry about is the course evaluations. You do this in any course that you take at SVSU. In fact, most college courses that you take anywhere, you're going to have to do this. But this one is going to be obviously completed online, and it should link directly in the modules as it's set up. I can see how many people have taken it. I can't see who has taken it. So I do notice that 2 people have taken it so far. Again, I don't know who those 2 people are, but it does seem to me that it's actually working. But if for some reason you can't access it or the link's not functioning, something along those lines, let me know so we can get that working. Those are really important as a student and as a professor. I really do take those seriously. I don't get those results until well after grades are posted, so I just want to emphasize that. They have no bearing on your grade whatsoever. But I do take the feedback really seriously, so please be honest in those. It helps me as a professor figure out what works and what doesn't work with the class so I can change things. But it also helps you as a student to help future students. Like I said, it helps me change the course in necessary ways, and that way it helps future students benefit from the classes better. Because I really do listen to what you have to say. So please be honest, take your time with those. And again, they have no bearing on your grade whatsoever. They're totally anonymous also. So that's really something that you should take comfort in when you're filling those out. The next thing you have to do, there are a couple different things you have to read. Let me click on this just to double check. We are talking about bioart this week. So this is a really different sort of way to close the semester. We've talked about a lot more approachable or realistic, not realistic, because I don't want to say art isn't realistic because I'm a huge art fan, but things that you may have more contact with, I guess, like driverless vehicles may have more weight in your life, or different medical technologies might. Jerome is snoring, my dog, so again, if it's picking up in the microphone, sorry about that. Those sort of things might have more emphasis in your more immediate life. These are maybe more things that are off to the side, unless you're an artist or really into these sort of things. That might be something. This might be a fringe idea on kind of like the topic that we've suggested all semester. But these are really interesting in terms of not only the ethics of what these suggest. Some of the artists really do push the boundaries of ethics in terms of their artistic expressions, but also what does it mean to be aesthetically productive using science, using technology? How does that actually change our perspective of art and science and all that sort of stuff? So this will be some really interesting perspective to kind of close up the semester. We do have a couple different bio artists that I've posted in here. Stellark is an Australian artist who's done some really, it's like he's grown an ear on his arm. He's suspended himself. It's kind of gross, actually. He's kind of like put hooks through his body. It's kind of nasty, but he's really does kind of push the boundaries of what the body actually means. So that's something that actually kind of interesting, kind of a close. And then also people are using living tissue from the body as like a medium. And the idea of medium is a little bit fraught as well if you're thinking about it from a scientific perspective as opposed to an artistic perspective that really changes from one field to the next. So that's really something that is being questioned in these articles. The next thing you have to do is just kind of click around a couple different pages. A glowfish. This one's kind of more, I think, something you're probably used to or probably have seen. If you walk through any pet store, you're going to see glowfish anywhere. They're very popular. They're very cheap. But they are a product of GFP, which Eduardo Cack, you have a link there that talks about the GFP bunny. That kind of is the glowfish are kind of a direct result from that experiment. And then you also have a link about Stellark as well. So just kind of click through these couple websites. And then we are on to questions and answers, our final one. Yay! I'm sure you're very excited, especially just to be done in terms of the work for the semester. So that's very exciting. Then let's see what we have going on. we have a reminder. Remember, I extended the synthesis deadline from last week until this Sunday, so just a little reminder that your final synthesis essay is due Sunday. Woohoo! So we have that. And then just another reminder that your anthology project is actually due Saturday, December 15th. I do want to emphasize that it is due on a Saturday. Most of our work is due on Sundays, but because the very last day of the semester is December 15th, I had to make it due a week early. Or not a week early, a day early, excuse me. Whew, didn't want to scare you. So it is due Saturday, not Sunday. I have gotten very few questions about the anthology, which is good. I mean, I'm assuming that you're getting it, but also as a professor, it's a little bit worrisome, especially since we don't see each other. I'm just hopefully the idea of the project is clicking. If it's not, please contact me. I'm more than happy to help you through this project. And I just encourage you not to wait to the very last minute to work on this, because it does seem like, I'll find 20 links, big deal. But it does take a little while to kind of construct this, and especially the narrative of the reflection and stuff like that. So I really encourage you, if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'll be happy to help you out. All right, I think that should be everything. Don't forget to take those evaluations, and again, totally anonymous. I can see the number of people who have taken them, not who has taken it. So hopefully the link continues to work and all that sort of stuff. All right, if this is our final weekly update, you made it. We're at the end. You guys did it. Way to go, online class. And if I see you in the hall, well, I don't know who you are, actually. So if you see me in the hall, stop me and say hi, like, hey, I was in your class, but you've never seen me before. Feel free to introduce yourself. Be nice to know everyone. All right, thanks for a great semester, everyone. I really had fun reading through all the comments and everything that you've done. It's really been good. All right, bye.